From real-life celebrities to Hollywood to your hometown, this is Celebrity Page TV. We're keeping you informed on everything happening in the world of entertainment. I'm Sonia Isabel, still coming to you from our New York City newsroom, and James Vaughn and the rest of our crew are safe and working remotely. Here's what's ahead on today's episode. Stanley Tucci and Daveed Diggs are with us, the pair diving into their new star-packed show, Central Park. And Bravo's newest hit isn't all fun and games. The cast of Camp Getaway dishes on all the drama. And later, Dr. Orden from The Doctor shares his unique battle with COVID-19. We're so glad you're with us. Let's kick things off with what's making headlines. We're checking in with Us Weekly's Christina Garibaldi for all the latest. Christina, we're so happy you're joining us via Skype. What stories are you following?
Yes, we have a lot of news to get to today, so let's kick it off with our cover story, and it's all about our best bodies in Hollywood. Now, our cover is all about Julianne Hough and how she started this new movement called Kinergy. It's a 45-minute class that combines Tai Chi, strength, core, and meditation, and it's all about finding your true inner self. Moving on to a big split in Hollywood this week. Yes, Brian Austin Green and Megan Fox have called it quits after nearly 10 years of marriage. Now, Brian spoke out, confirmed that they split in late 2019 after she went to work on a movie. She came back and she just was very distant. She really wasn't herself, and she said that she really liked herself when she was away from him, away from her family, and she just needed to kind of take a step back a little bit. He said that he has nothing but love for his estranged wife, that they were going to continue to do holidays together, take family vacations together, and really continue to make sure that their children are placed first.
Well, Christina, as always, thanks so much. And for more stories like these, be sure to pick up the latest issue of Us Weekly and follow them on social media for updates. There's a star-packed animated series coming to Apple TV+, Central Park, starring Stanley Tucci and Daveed Diggs, and we caught up with the duo via video chat for a sneak peek. Stanley Tucci talking about playing the villainous Bitsy Brandenham in the new series.
Bitsy is, we don't know how old she is. She's probably about 80. She's a wealthy, cantankerous, horrible person who wants to buy Central Park and turn it and just build buildings there. It's like you're a kid again and you're pretending to be the bad guy, but nobody can see you act. It's a dream.
See if you can get it into the park. Did you get it? Right where I wanted it.
Broadway and TV star Daveed Diggs sharing what fans can expect and why the timing is perfect for a show like Central Park.
It's really fast, it's really funny, the writing's great, and the music is unlike anything you've ever heard before. And the performances, I think, are amazing. I am such a fan of the show, and so I would recommend it to anybody where I'm not in it. I watch it as if I'm not in it. Great to get to do that and barely have to leave the house. It's definitely like the most bang for your buck you get as an actor is in animation, you know? It's very exciting. It's cool for this to be my first sort of TV musical. It's cool to be part of something that is so New York, and particularly at a time when I think New York is, you know, they're a hard hit right now. And so I hope this sort of brings a little happiness in life and familiarity and like a reminder of what New York is really about.
Be sure to check out Central Park when it premieres May 29th on Apple TV+. Sticking with TV news, Bravo also making some serious noise. Their new show, Camp Getaway, following a group of rowdy counselors as they manage an adult summer camp. James Vaughn has today's Inside Look.
Imagine a world where camp isn't just for kids. Oh wait, that might already exist. Bravo documenting life at camp for 8 counselors with their new series Camp Getaway. And camp owner and director David Schreiber telling us all about it via video chat.
Camp Getaway is a pretty unique place. We have a group of staff members that we call social coordinators. And these social coordinators are professionals throughout, Monday through Friday. They are doctors, they're lawyers, they're business owners. And they come to camp to sort of get away and to sort of have fun.
Yeah, it looks like counselors might even be having as much fun as the campers.
Ready for mimosa!
Counselors Neely Fortune and Glenn North letting us know exactly what kind of drama we can expect.
It ranges from everything from, some camp romances to obviously some disagreement. We're all living together in a cabin and working together and playing together, and we really become almost like a family. And when you're working and socializing that close with other people, obviously issues pop up and drama ensues.
And if you're wondering if any of that drama involves a dramatic firing, well, the jury's still out.
That is definitely something you'll have to see the show for. It's not always fun and games at camp.
It sounds like this is one show we won't want to miss out on. Tune into Camp Getaway Mondays on Bravo.
All right, now we're checking in with Ranker.com for a look at Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and what else is watchworthy.
The long-running Marvel Cinematic Universe TV series Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. will come to an end at the conclusion of its 7th season. We're betting that Marvel fans everywhere are sad to say goodbye to Agents, so we're recommending some shows that Watchworthy says you're sure to love. Here are a few TV shows that should make the end of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. a little easier for its biggest fans. As you might expect, Watchworthy recommends tons of Marvel shows for those who watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., including Daredevil, Jessica Jones, and Legion. But it also suggests some series into the DC comic universe like Supergirl, The Flash, and Arrow. No show seems to share more fans with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. than DC's Legends of Tomorrow. Watchworthy says Legends of Tomorrow is 9 times more likely to appeal to S.H.I.E.L.D. fans, which should be all the reason you need to cross that Marvel-DC divide for this great CW show. If you're looking for a sci-fi fantasy adventure that happens outside of these two classic universes, there's the Sci-Fi Network's Wynonna Earp. Based on the comic book series of the same name, this show is about the granddaughter of famous lawman Wyatt Earp, who is charged with the task of protecting the world from vampires, demons, and other paranormal threats. Available to stream on Netflix, Wynonna Earp has got all the action and adventure you expect from other comic book series, but with heroes and villains you've likely never encountered before. It's perfect for S.H.I.E.L.D. fans looking to branch out without completely leaving the superhero genre behind. And if you're a S.H.I.E.L.D. fan, but aren't necessarily into comic book lore as a whole, there's Orphan Black, the inventive BBC show about a woman who must unravel a vast conspiracy after learning that a woman who looks exactly like her has committed suicide. It's a Black Mirror-like sci-fi thriller about a future that's surprisingly close to our present world. And since the show ended in 2017, you can binge the whole thing at your leisure on Amazon Prime. That's all the time we have this week, but don't worry. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. fans can get way more recommendations for shows personalized to their specific taste on the Watchworthy app. Download it today, and in just 30 seconds, we'll have a whole list of shows you're bound to love binging.
Still to come on Celebrity Page TV, This Is Us star Hannah Zeel talks the hit NBC show and more. That's next on Celebrity Page TV.
There are 16 million children struggling with hunger in America. That's 1 in 5 daughters, sons, neighbors, and classmates who don't know where their next meal is coming from. Yet billions of pounds of good food go to waste every year. It's time we do something about it. Feeding America is a nationwide network of food banks that helps provide meals to millions of kids and families in need. Visit feedingamerica.org to help them feed even more. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
On the next Celebrity Page TV, we're looking at the impact of Fox's empire. Plus, Prince Harry gets real about quarantine life. Big stars, big Hollywood. Celebrity Page TV.
Kids will be kids, which just goes to say kids will be curious. They get into everything, everything. If there's a loaded firearm in the house, they could get their hands on that too. Keeping firearms locked, unloaded, and stored separately from ammunition in a place inaccessible to kids can help keep your loved ones safe from family fire. Safe gun storage saves lives.
Many celebrities have opened up about their battles with the coronavirus, and Dr. Orden from The Doctors is talking about his experience. It's today's Inside Story.
I recently found out that our very own Dr. Orden has been infected.
Dr. Andrew Orden joining Dr. Travis Stork on The Doctors to share his story of battling coronavirus.
I was sick. I would say I would categorize it as moderately sick, but I got through it.
It all goes back to January. Dr. Orden flying to Washington on a business trip, but then realizing something was wrong.
Perfect storm. I was at a conference in close proximity to people, shaking hands, hugging.
The doc facing early symptoms on the plane ride home.
You know you're getting sick, and it came over me. Headache, sore throat, fever, and chills before that nasty cough.
As his symptoms grew worse, Dr. Orden staying home to fight off the disease.
I isolated myself a week to 10 days, and all of those symptoms slowly got better. I started wearing a mask.
As someone who had the disease, the doctor's host still following proper guidelines to keep himself and others safe.
The big takeaway for me is somebody who had it, who's testing positive with antibodies. Now is not the time to let my guard down.
If you or someone you know is showing similar symptoms, visit cdc.gov for more information. Now let's send things out to Arthur Cade, who's with This Is Us star Hannah Zeal for today's Hollywood Insider.
You have a new single out, and you talk about a topic that I'm sure a lot of Americans and people around the world are dealing with right now, anxiety and mental illness. Tell me about writing this new single and your upcoming music and your EP.
This is my first single. It's called Ode to My Anxiety because it is written about my personal battle and struggle with anxiety that I've had far before this whole pandemic. I didn't write this song with the intention to release it. It felt like journaling. I've recorded original music before this, but I never felt confident enough or ready to put it out. Once I played it for the people I'm closest to, they thought that this was the perfect first single to put out.
You're on This Is Us. You play King Kate. How does being part of that show change your life both personally and professionally?
I was cashiering at Chipotle when I booked the role. I hadn't auditioned in 4 years. I recontacted my team after 4 years of disappearing and said, you know, I'm 18 now and I really want to try this as a career, not a hobby. And This Is Us was literally my first audition that I went on.
Hannah's new single, Ode to My Anxiety, and her brand new single, Sugar and Spice, are out now. For Celebrity Page in New York City, I'm Arthur Cade.
With people stuck at home staying safe, Reels is revving up Sunday with an all-day and all-night binge-a-thon of Breaking the Band. The event includes reports on Fleetwood Mac, Motley Crue, Led Zeppelin, and Kiss, to name a few. Celebrity Page has your first look at Sunday's binge. The bigger the band, the harder they fall.
They really wrote the book on how to party like a rock star.
This Sunday's Breaking the Band binge-a-thon reveals what fueled rock's biggest falls, including what broke up Kiss.
They never got off the road. They never took a break. It was work, work, work.
The all-day event reports that's when Kiss drummer Peter Criss turned to substance abuse.
Peter's got his broken bottle up in Gene's face.
He was screwing up everything.
And guitarist Ace Frehley's drug-fueled behavior didn't help.
I'm the trap player. If he was clean, he was a lot of fun to be around. But if he went too far with the drinking and the substances, he became a very antagonistic person.
You can totally see how Gene and Paul are trying to make a success of this. And then you got these two guys just making a lot of noise.
Think of a space bear.
They're dead weight.
The binge-a-thon rolls on with a whole lot of Led Zeppelin.
They defined how huge you could become.
And how drummer John Bonham led to the supergroup's end.
John Bonham must have known that alcoholism was killing him.
Did substance abuse and big egos really crash the Zeppelin? And what made these glam rock kings give their band the kiss off? We'll be watching Breaking the Band all day and night Sunday on Reels. Up next, it's time to get ready for those Memorial Day deals. We've got some shopping tips you won't want to miss. That's ahead on Celebrity Page TV.
Queen is just my everything. Right now, I wouldn't know where my life would be without her.
They say chivalry's dead. It's not. Terrence is a gentleman. He opens doors. His smile did it. His smile, his eyes, his knowledge. My landlord, he decided that he wanted me to move based on the fact that I was transgender. It takes me to a place of no hope. It takes me to a place of loneliness. It saddens me. When you discriminate against somebody in housing, where do these people go? Let's just respect people in everyday life for just being human.
what's trending. We're checking in with our trending producer, Ricky Cornish.
Thanks, Sonia. Now, we all know streaming has taken on a life of its own while we're in quarantine, so I'm breaking down the latest streaming trends.
Never a dull moment, like it or not.
Need some drama in your life? Then I recommend hit series Bosch.
A week ago, a doctor was murdered.
This is one of the best procedural dramas on TV.
Diavadia reprising her role as political shark Jen Kowski.
It's very edgy, but also grabs you, pulls you in. The acting is top notch. You really find out what she's about this season.
Keep the pressure on, detective. Yes, sir.
Bosch is streaming now on Amazon Prime.
Hiya, neighbor.
Who isn't a fan of Goofy? Disney legend Bill Farmer has a voice you just might recognize.
Gorge.
He's bringing his pals Goofy and Pluto to his new show on Disney+.
It's all about what dogs do with their life, specifically working dogs that have jobs. But there are dogs that are being raised as siblings to cheetahs. There are dogs that find disease in beehive, and that's just scratching the surface. It was just an amazing experience to get out on the road and meet all these amazing animals.
You can watch this positive show on Disney+.
Will you marry me?
That's Dan Amboyer from hit show Younger, and he's now starring in a new YouTube series.
Kind of started out as a fun project with friends, and I think they're really funny. I think the writing's really funny. We were releasing it now just because we thought people need a little, tickling of the funny bones, so we thought, why not put it out now?
Vicious Nannies is streaming now on YouTube, and that's what's trending.
Now it's time for today's Hollywood Living.
Hi, I'm Andrea Worak, money-saving expert, and today I'm going to tell you how you can save more over Memorial Day. We always find big deals over Memorial Day, but now more than ever, there's going to be a big push to save when you're shopping online. So make sure you're following your favorite retailers on social media or sign up for their newsletters to get up-to-the-minute information on their latest deals and exclusive coupons. But you can even shop ahead of Memorial Day. eBay, for instance, has already released their Memorial Day sales where you're looking to save up to 90% on top brands like Bose and KitchenAid. And you can even save more by shopping their certified refurbished products. This means that manufacturers have inspected the products to make sure they're as good as new. Plus, you get the brand warranty, and you're paying a fraction of regular retail prices. So if you're looking to take your cooking skills up a notch, check out this refurbished KitchenAid Artisan Series mixer. It's 20% off right now. It's a beautiful color, goes with any kitchen design, plus it's going to make cooking and baking easier for you. Next, moving over to electronics. If you're looking for a new headset, check out these refurbished Bose SoundSport wireless headphones. They're 40% off right now. They were originally listed for $150, but you can snag them for under $90. There's so many great deals on tools. In fact, this refurbished Milwaukee Impact Driver is 50% off right now. And if you're looking to give your kids some fun in the sun in your backyard, there's so many great deals on toys and pool accessories. For instance, this Swimline 36-inch beach ball is 30% off right now. Great deal, and it's such a fun toy for your kids. So whether you're shopping those certified refurbished products to save, or you're looking for brand new items, there's so many great deals. Just go to ebay.com/Memorial Day and start shopping ahead of the weekend to save even more.
Strawberries? Okay.
Welcome back to Celebrity Page TV. This life in self-isolation can not only be stressful, but also dangerous. Now one woman is sounding the alarm about how we can all stay safe at home. She's today's real-life celebrity. One former Marine is making her voice heard. Kyle Ann Hunter making it her mission to help prevent gun violence. The real-life celeb telling us all about it via video chat.
I've been involved with guns for over 30 years. Starting out shooting sporting clays and skeet and competing as a child and a teen. I mean, to the point that when I was 14, I was named most likely to be the next Annie Oakley.
But Kyle Ann later taking her talents to the Marine Corps.
In the Marine Corps, it is a deep, deep respect for firearms is taught before you're even able to go out and shoot one for real. You know, despite the fact that I had quite a history with guns showing up, I still had to go through all of this training to really understand that guns are something that should be taken very, very seriously.
Now, with so much experience under her belt, Kyle Ann isn't taking her knowledge for granted.
Being someone who's been around guns so often in my life, I feel it is incredibly important to be involved in gun violence prevention.
And she's putting that passion to action by teaming up with Brady United to launch the End Family Fire campaign.
It is an education campaign designed to educate about the risks that guns can pose in the home.
One of those risks being suicide, a devastating reality for many families, especially during this trying time.
You know, social isolation is something that is part of this quarantining reality. And while people are checking in on each other more, you know, that's not going to be going on forever. It's also, there's a whole lot of economic uncertainty right now, and we know that suicide spikes during times of economic downturn.
If you or someone you know is at risk, there are ways to get help.
The National Suicide Hotline is absolutely essential. Or you can text TALK to 741-741.
For more information, visit endfamilyfire.org. Celebrity Page and our parent company, Equal Entertainment, are proud to be a part of the Gun Safety Alliance, where our mission is to end gun deaths together. Thanks so much for joining us. For the entire Celebrity Page team, I'm Sonia Isabel. We hope to see you back here tomorrow.